You ready? I'm not ready yet. You're gonna put that camera in front of my drone and I'm gonna fly over it.
Alright, let's get the chickens out, huh? Alright, well, it's been a while since we've shown you all the animals, and I don't know if we've ever shown them all in one video, so.
Not since we've been here.
So let's go let out the chickens and show you how the emus, the pheasants, the cats, I can't even remember them all, the peacocks, let's show you how all the animals are doing. Let's get going.
Oh, this is everything with you right next to me. So alive, and tonight I'm thinking that I don't wanna go.
Alright, well, Mom's getting the food ready for them. It is really dark. We're gonna get the water ready. We've got a muddy pool and a couple other waters over here. And we throw out this water every morning. We just dump it out here and fill it up. And so it takes about 5-gallon buckets of water to replace these 2 buckets and that pool over there. Here, let's get the food in here. Alright, let's let these guys out.
Oh, this is everything with you right next to me. So alive, and tonight I'm thinking that I don't wanna
go. So we'll fill the feeder in here, collect any eggs in the morning. We've already got duck egg, some other kind of egg right there. And so we've got the silky and the crevecoeur are eating at this feeder right here. You've got one of our chickens?
Yes.
What is on your face? Who do you got there?
Amber.
Amber. What breed is Amber? Say, she's an Americana.
Him's in Maritona.
Yeah, that's right. All right, and then after the main flock, we've got our couple free rangers over here. We've got our silky rooster and Annie, our red cochin. And we just keep them in the other side of this rabbit tractor with Pickles over there. And so we let them out during the day. We put them in there at night for protection. We just open it up and they hop right on out. All right, what's going on up here?
These are our tomatoes that we had potted into buckets and brought them over with us, and we're getting our tomatoes and some peppers and our basil and lemon balm that we need to put back by the bees. We'll make some breakfast.
So even though we had to move away from our raised bed garden at our old place, we were able to take some of it with us.
And also some watermelon over there.
Hey, there's watermelon, that's right.
Yeah.
All right, we got all our feed here for all our animals. We've got our rabbit food, our peacocks and mandarin ducks, wild game bird food. We got chicken scraps, chicken layer food. We've got our cat food, and this is all our emu food. They eat a lot. They're big animals.
So some of these we have to do every day, and some maybe just once or twice a week. The emu food, this is maybe 2 to 3 days worth of food right here. And then on the chicken feed, we get all of our bird feed from Valley Feed in Bonner Springs, Kansas. If you haven't checked out comics from Valley Feed, definitely check it out. And our peacocks will eat about this much in about maybe 5 to 7 days. And then our chickens, pretty sure it's a 2-gallon bucket. Our chickens get half of this, get a 1-gallon amount of feed each day, along with food scraps every day, every other day. And then our pheasants and mandarin ducks, we'll just top off their feeders every day, but they'll eat this in a couple weeks. And then our rabbit, we just feed this when we see him need this. All right, we've done the chickens. Let's go get the mandarin ducks. What do you say?
All right, sounds good.
We just carry around mandarin ducks just for fun, don't we?
Oh yeah, I'm scared he's gonna fly away.
So over here we have all of our chicken tractors, 3 out of our 4 chicken tractors. We've got our peacocks, our peafowl, we've got our red golden pheasants, and we've got our mandarin ducks. And these all, we would love to build an aviary, something bigger, so they could actually fly around and have more places to roost and lots of space, be able to interact with each other. But for now, until we get that built, this is where we've got them.
I like your little feeder here.
Yeah, so I accidentally broke the little plastic feeder the other day.
Oh.
I was trying to clean it out and the plastic broke on it. So I have to get a new hanging feeder for them.
So you stole the kids' wagon toy.
So a little wagon is holding their feed for now. All right, so these mandarin ducks, we've got 5 of them, and there's 1 female right in there that hasn't gotten any colors, and the other 4 are all looking like males. All right, so this mandarin here is the most developed of all of them with his colors, and then show them the one that just started to get some colors. So you can see this one's had its coloring for about 2 to 3 weeks, and this one just started to come in the last couple days. So it's a good and bad thing. We've got 4 males, we've got 1 female. So we'll have some really pretty colors with the males, but we'll have very few offspring in the spring. And we're in here with the red golden pheasants, and we need to feed them. They're all out of feed today. And here's Ember. Of course, fire recently died. We had that happen in a video just last week. But we still have Ember, and we have 3 of their offspring that we can't tell if they're male or female yet. All right, who do you got there, Becky?
I got one of the offsprings, I think.
Yep.
Don't know. Is it a female?
Yeah, I can't really tell a difference between Ember, who we know is a female, and these. Oh, they're only 5-6 months old so far. And this is wild game bird feed, and the pheasants love it. It's got a good mix of layer pellets and then also all kinds of seeds, whole corn in there. And these pheasants eat every little bit of it. And these guys will just get some of our layer pellets, and we'll give them some of the game bird feed as a treat. All right, here's Blue, and they are looking amazing, and check it out, his tail feathers. He's starting to get some of the appearance of what'll be the long train next year with some of the greens showing up in here. We're so excited about that. All right, this is Pickles, our lionhead rabbit, and he's all alone now. Of course, we had a mate last year and earlier this year with Peanut, and she passed away right before she was gonna have some Easter bunnies earlier this year. So we'll have to get him a mate at some point again. He's a big fuzzball.
All you see is white fuzz.
But he's been doing great in here, and we just gotta move his tractor and then feed him. So we give him some fresh alfalfa pellets about once a week, and we gotta move this rabbit tractor because he'll poop in a corner, so we get him onto some fresh grass that he can forage in. What's going on, Callie?
Come here, Kiki. Come here, Kiki. So we brought our cats over from the other house, and they've been doing good adjusting to the area, the environment, and I think they love it here. We just got our 2 Callie and M&M, 2 female cats, and we're hoping to get maybe a little kitten for the kids here soon or maybe next year.
All right, so we're in here with our chicks that we just got this past weekend from Heartland Hatchery on their chick days in our town. And we've got some chick starter feed right down here below. And these chicks are eating fast. They're eating through this little quart container in about a day, maybe even less than that. All right, guys, well, you guys ready to hold some chicks? We gotta see how they're doing.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
You can hold some chicks?
Yes.
What you got there, Uriah?
The Denny.
You got a guinea, huh?
The Denny.
All right, well, you've sent us some mail. Before we go feed the emus, we need to open a couple things. We have 2 big packages and 2 letters. Uriah's already ripping into them. Go ahead, Eli, open that. Thank you, James from Michigan, for your letter and your picture of a turkey. We appreciate it.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
Whoa, what's all this? Crunchy chocolate.
Lego.
Legos. These are Kit Kats? Chestnut Kit Kats?
My appreciation for the inspiration that you have given me. My
So
family.
Milani has Slice of Heaven homestead
She's from the U.S., but she's living in Japan right now.
and sent us a ton of cool Japanese goodies. Look at these. These look like little pop rocks. So Milani from A Slice of Heaven Homestead, thank you so much for all these goodies. We're gonna have a lot of fun looking through all of this stuff. Yeah. We're gonna have fun making these little bread bears. Thank you, Brody from Mississippi, who's on Instagram and YouTube at The Cowboy Who Loves Chickens. Thank you so much for your letter. We really appreciate it.
We got some handmade candles and soaps.
Some sugar scrubs.
And this is bath truffles. Thanks for all the candles and the bath stuff from Moonlit Kisses.
Thank you guys for all the mail. Now let's go feed Bamboo.
Let's move. You have to do it. Yeah.
So right here is cashew,
That's big.
and here's peekaboo, and then right here is bamboo. How you doing, bud?
Which one's peekaboo?
This one's cashew. I think cashew is gonna be the boss.
I could tell.
No pick. Don't pick me. Don't pick me.
See?
Look, cashew's bigger than bamboo now. They're on a hill, but
Yeah. These feathers look weird. Right here. Oh, who's this way? What? I'm taller right here. Oh, no, don't pick my...
So we recently put a solar light right up here. That's the solar panel. And it's a cheap little like $30-$35 light off Amazon. I'll link it down in the description. And it gives them a really bright light. It's small, but it's really bright. So they can have this part lit at night because they always sleep outside, and we've occasionally seen them start to come in here at night. So I think having it lit up actually helps bring them into the shelter a little bit. As far as food, we give them 2 of these buckets every 2 to 3 days. We fill it up. Really, the rainwater just flows right into that every few days, so we don't ever have to fill up their water either. Well, thank you guys for hanging out with us. In the next week, we will be out at Homesteaders of America in Front Royal, Virginia. If you guys are out that way, be sure to come and say hi to us there. And we also do videos on Scale About. We've had a lot of requests for personalized videos to ask questions, to do different training topics, to even shout outs for birthdays and different events. And so feel free to check us out on there, link in the description. For Bamboo and our other 62, 63 animals, we want to thank you guys for hanging out with us today. We'll see you next time.
bye.
Say bye, guys.
Bye.
Say bye, Bamboo.